Welcome back to the morning show. On this Wednesday, it's time for Community College Connections, where we bring you to our local community colleges to learn more about the programs, opportunities, and experiences they have. This morning, we're at a really cool facility at Lakeland College. This is a facility that gives EMS workers and students about as real of an experience as you can to train for careers in the medical field here. To learn more about that, let's bring in Jasmine here. Hey, Jasmine, thanks for having us here this morning.
Thank you for having me.
First off, tell me a little bit about your role here with Lakeland College, what you do here in the lab.
I am the Emergency Medical Services Program Director and Clinical Coordinator. My primary role is to oversee all the students and their clinical roles and all the classroom stuff. We have an EMT class and a paramedic program. Right now in the lab, behind me, they're working on a simulation that we can simulate real-life trauma in our simulator.
And so we're seeing them actually doing a demonstration for us now. Talk to me about what's going on, and then also the benefit of having this simulation lab here at Lakeland College.
Yeah, so what they're doing right now is our instructor, Lucas Ruhal, is giving them a scenario that they might encounter in the field. They get to practice their hands-on skills from the field into our simulator. Our simulator is a wonderful addition to the program. It was donated by Sarah Bush Lincoln Health System, and so it has brought the ambulance into the classroom in a more controlled environment so we can watch them, allow them to make mistakes, and work on correcting those behaviors so that way when they get out there, they practice like they perform. So when they get out there, they can be more proficient in their skills.
Yeah, it's great to have that real-life simulation. So right now, of course, they're working in the simulation and preparing for that. But the classwork is kind of the first step. This kind of helps get them ready for that next step here. What's it mean to have that partnership with Sarah Bush to get the simulator here at Lakeland College?
Yeah, we're hugely grateful to Sarah Bush for that, for the addition of the simulator. Our partnership with Sarah Bush extends far beyond the simulator, though. All of our instructors are actually employees of Sarah Bush. So we work with our regional EMS office, and they hire some local firefighters, paramedics within the system that are also instructors.
And so we see now they're loading them up into the ambulance. And you said Lucas, he's running the simulation for us. He kind of helps to teach some of those classes and whatnot. With your team and staff that's here as they load it in, Lucas, let's go ahead and talk to you real quick. First off, talk to us how the students do as they're prepping in our demonstration here.
So yeah, they're doing well so far. You know, the thing is, the simulation is always evolving. We throw a lot of distractors into each simulation, so we make sure they're always having to evolve during the entire event.
And that's because in real life, when you're in life or death situations where EMS services are needed, you have those distractions, all that. The simulator, great learning resource for your students, isn't it?
Absolutely. The scene is always evolving, and there's no guarantees on anything, so they have to be ready to adjust at any given moment.
So now that they're loading in the back of the ambulance there, you have the ambulance itself. There's some cool tools to make it feel like it's going down the road. Talk to us about that, and we can demonstrate that with our camera there, right?
So obviously, we want it to be as real life as possible, and the cool thing about this simulator is it does move, so it actually allows us to adjust those tools. So as you can see, it's sitting on a platform right now. As I adjust these toggles here, it's going to move and make the experience more lifelike, as if they're going down the road. So not only do they have the stress inside the ambulance, they're actually working inside the actual compartment. Now it's also moving, and it's very realistic.
And you can bump that around a lot, can't you? I've been on some of these Illinois roads. I'm sure they're quite bumpy.
We don't have an Illinois road one. They haven't made that one yet. But yes, my students will tell you that I enjoy making things as realistic as possible and having a lot of fun with it.
Yeah, so I think that's fantastic. We're looking at them in the screen here as well, and so we're watching them kind of wrap things up and continue here. I think it's a great program. It's really fantastic to get this first hands-on experience. You can see them continuing to work on the scene now. If we're going to connect you with resources and more to learn about this program, I think there's a lot of things that are happening here and a lot of great resources and whatnot. So if you're wanting more about the EMS program here, the training program and whatnot, go ahead and head on over to our website, wci.com. We'll connect you there.